Welcome everybody to the top 5 games under $5 on the Microsoft Store. You're going to want to add these games to your Xbox wish list because they won't be on sale forever. Then if they go off sale when they do, you'll have them on that wish list for when they come back on sale. A lot of these games, I see them, they go on sale, off sale, back on sale. Sometimes even cheaper the next time around. So if you like these games, make sure you add them to the list. Now at number 5, we have Midway Arcade Origins. This game delivers the ultimate arcade experience with more than 30 classic games from the arcade golden age. Players can enjoy their favorite genre-defining Midway titles now with local co-op multiplayer, achievements, and leaderboard support. Once upon a time, you would walk into a building that had these machines called arcade cabinets. Yep, if you don't already know, some ancient relics of previous gaming history here. And you would walk up to these things, pop your quarter in, and play for a little while till you lost your lives, and then you had to pop another quarter in. You got all kinds of games on here that you can play. A lot of really good ones now. They made a lot of good games in the 80s and the 90s. There's a lot of hidden gems out here. This is part of what I'm doing, uncovering these hidden gems. You got APB. I'm not talking APB Reloaded. No, this is the original APB. If you can make the sale, you got to make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can hop on these sales quick. Right now, it's only $4.99. Like I said, 75% off. Get it while it's cheap, under $5. Check it out. Midway Arcade Origins. Tons of great classic gaming. Now, next up at number 4, we have Mad Max. You can become Mad Max, the lone warrior in a savage post-apocalyptic world where cars are the key to survival. In this action-packed open-world third-person action game, you must fight to stay alive in the wasteland using brutal on-ground and vehicular combat against vicious gangs of bandits. A reluctant hero with an instinct for survival, Max wants nothing more than to leave the madness behind and find solace in the storied plains of silence. Players are challenged with treacherous missions as they scavenge the dangerous landscape for supplies to build the ultimate combat vehicle. That sounds so freaking cool, and it is. They pulled it off. When I heard this game was first announced, I remember I thought a Mad Max game, this could be the greatest game ever made. And while it's number 4 on my list, it's not the greatest game ever made, but it is very solid. This is made by Warner Brothers. They made the Batman games, and you can see, if you're looking at the combat here, there's some similarities to the Batman games if you like that. There's some shooting in this as well. I love that. The gunplay is fun. It's solid, and man, the atmosphere is great. You really feel like you're in the Mad Max universe out here with the cars and the hunchbacks and the inbreds or whatever they are. I mean, the movie was so great. Especially, I love the original, and this really does, something a little bit different, does something a little bit new, but it stands on its own, this game here. So if you're a fan of Mad Max or just a fan of action, car customization, fighting, shooting, check it out here. It's a whole lot of fun, and it's very, very solid. It's solid, guys, so check it out there, Mad Max. This is also 75% off, $4.99. You can't beat that deal there. At number 3, Fight Night Champion. More than just a change to the franchise name, Fight Night Champion takes the boxing experience one giant step forward by delivering an experience never before seen in an esports video game. History will be made with this revolutionary iteration that builds upon the best-in-class gameplay and physics engine of Fight Night Round 4, while immersing you in a world of brutality, uncertainty, betrayal, and redemption. Survive the brutal road to redemption with Fight Night Champion. Key features include authentic content. Fight Night Champion showcases the true graphical representation of the sport, lifestyle, and culture of boxing with authentic and dynamic blood, realistic body damage, and deformation in the first mature content esports title ever. Yeah, it's pretty gross, guys. There's blood, there's spit, there's drool, there's sweat. I mean, this thing is one of the best looking Xbox 360 games, if not the best looking Xbox 360 game I have ever seen. And these punches, man, you really feel like the weight of these punches connecting with the face, and then it slows down and you get the slow-mo of everything flying out the mouth and the, you know, the ugliness of it all. But it's so beautiful, really, when you think about it. The graphics here are spectacular. Has there been a better boxing game to this day? I don't know. If there has been, let me know. You can get this on EA Play for free now. If you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, EA Play's included up in that, and you can download this for free. But hey, if you don't have Game Pass, you don't want to pay the extra, you want to play offline, you can do that with Fight Night here. And if you just want to buy this outright, you can do so for $4.99. This is another 75% off. Next up at number 2, we have the Just Cause 3 XXL Edition. This packs the critically acclaimed Just Cause 3 game, as well as a great selection of extra missions, explosive weapons, and vehicles to expand your experience in Medici. This Ultimate Edition of the game will please newcomers who want to jump into Oliver Rico's missions with a boosted arsenal and exotic new vehicles. This pack includes Just Cause 3, Air, Land, and Sea Expansion Pass, Weaponized Vehicle Pack, Explosive Weapon Pack, Reaper Missile Mech. There's a mech in the goddamn game. And Kushsava Rifle. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't speak Italian. Anyway, this game is great. This is, yeah, I know Just Cause 4 came out, and I've seen some comparison videos, and some of Just Cause 3 is looking better than the game that came after it. Newsflash, sometimes games will take a step backward in some key areas. And anyway, if you just want a different change of scenery from Just Cause 4, Just Cause 3, man, holds up well, and you get all the extra stuff here, like I said before. And Just Cause 3 is a great action game. If you want action-packed moments, I mean, there's explosions going off everywhere. There's jets, there's vehicles, there's grapple hooks and wingsuits, and just so fun to move around and explore the open world, the vast open world of Just Cause 3. And there's always something to do. You just make your own fun. You want to grapple 2 jets together and ride on top of one of them and hop back and forth, and then, you know, send them into a target. I mean, you can do whatever you want to, pretty much. And, you know, you can lift vehicles and transport vehicles, and I mean, it's just the possibilities are endless here. Action-packed maneuvers and stunts and everything. It is just imagine the greatest action movie ever, and you're the star of it here in Just Cause 3. You can do whatever you want to, like a goddamn lucid dream. This one is $4.49. This is 85% off. Let's get to number 1. At number 1, I have Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered. That's right, I ain't drunk out here. I ain't slurring my words. It's called Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered because it takes place in Mars. They're getting real tricky with the names. I like that. Not only is, in my opinion, the best game on the list, it's the cheapest as well. You can't beat this deal for $2.99. 90% off. Let's get into what we got here. Set 50 years after the climactic events of the original Red Faction. Red Faction Guerrilla allows players to take the role of an insurgent fighter with the newly re-established Red Faction movement as they battle for liberation from the oppressive Earth Defense Force. No relation to the game Earth Defense Force. As far as I know, there's no kind of crossover, but Red Faction Guerrilla redefines the limits of destruction-based gameplay with a huge open world, fast-paced guerrilla-style combat, and true physics-based destruction. I love that, and that's why it's at number 1 on my list. I have never seen another game that pulls off what Red Faction Guerrilla can pull off in the physics and destruction department. All the buildings you come across, you can take your little hammer out and hammer a little hole through the wall, or, you know, blow a hole through the wall if you want to, crumble a whole, you know, silo. Like, the physics are something else, very detailed. Pretty much every building, every wall. So we might never ever see another game pull off what Red Faction can do. Now, I think it's possible. Red Faction Guerrilla only $2.99 right now. What a deal. 90% off. Let's review. At number 5, Midway Midway Arcade, $4.99. Mad Max at number 4, $4.99. At number 3, Fight Night Champion, $4.99. At number 2, Just Cause 3 Double XL Edition, $4.49. And at number 1, Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered, $2.99, 90% off. What a deal. Get it, wishlist it, it'll come back if you miss the deal. Hopefully you don't miss it now. Subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed. Hope at least one of the games on the list you're going to check out. I love all these games, guys. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys love these games as well. Until next time, this has been Rusty Pfluger, over and out.